Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have top deck Tamiz with 917 rating versus Ken Coconut here with 964 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video. And with that being said, let's just hop right in, and we're going to see Coconut win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they are going to decide to go ahead and go first. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have City, GG, Order, Nia, and GG, so decides to main deck Order, which makes me think that they're playing Prosperity. We've actually seen a lot of people main deck Order that aren't playing Prosperity, but those are also deck lists that lose out to stuff like Mystic Mine a lot easier, while this deck does have, the Chuchi, Burr, and Pop, so I think they're on Prosperity. And then they have Nib, Chalice, Nib, Kit, and Crossout. Decides to main deck Crossout. So we see some interesting choices here. Then they're going to normal summon out Kit. Get rid of that, go for Amaraj. Also, I had a lot of people ask, like, oh, why do you hate Tri-Brigade so much after the last video? And it's not like I hate Tri-Brigade. Like, it's whatever. I don't even think it's that bad of a deck, to be honest. But, like, if someone on my team, like, in an Iron Man was like, yo, I'm going to play Tri-Brigade, I'd be like, yo, we should probably, like, switch that deck up and, like, play a different deck. But, like, I don't care if we play Tri-Brigade. They're going to go grab Kit. Like, I don't even care if I play versus Mystic Mine. Like, my win-loss ratio against that deck is pretty solid. Like, I don't care what deck you play. It's just, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Then they're going to set and pass. Draw Roshi. So, this obviously is not a very strong turn one. And then they're going to activate City. City to go ahead and place the Chuchi on board. And then GG effect. Target Chuchi and go dump. They're going to go ahead and dump the Qinglong, special summon that out, and then Qinglong effect, banish itself, go search and discard, add Lulu, and then they're going to discard the Nian, Lulu effect, target Chuchi, dump spell, and then that's going to go grab Kieran. And then on that summon, Nian effect, summon itself out. Also, I think Nib is just, like, popular enough in the main deck right now that, like, even game 1 you have to play around this card, like, no matter what. Like, this card is just so popular, so definitely, play around this card. Don't play into it super heavy. You're gonna end up, just giving yourself the L. And they're gonna Coral Dragon, target, they're gonna chain Chalice. I'm guessing that's just gonna be on Amaraj. You don't want to chain it on this just to make it gain more attack. Kieran, target Lulu. So they're going to go ahead, dump, special summon out, and then go for Zolkin, Coral Dragon draw, and then on resolution, activate Nib. Yeah, you don't want them summoning out like a Crystal Wing. So pass that over, and then Roshi, target Chuchi, and this will go ahead, dump, and then they're going to dump Nian, special summon Roshi, special summon back out the GG from the graveyard, and then they're just going to go ahead, get rid of those, go for the Vermilion, and then Vermilion effect, banish the Roshi to pop, and they're going to target the Crossout, chain Crossout, Colleen, Imperm. Okay, it's just a card that they don't want to top deck here, that's why they go ahead and hit it, and then activate Shan Wu, banish itself, special summon, discard, so special summon out Kieran, discard the City, and then they're going to go Battle Phase, Chuchi, pop Nib, and also the Vermilion was able to go ahead and banish Roshi, so now they still have 2 banished while being able to apply a decent amount of damage here, pretty much cutting their life points in half. And then they're going to set the order, end phase, GG, add back Lulu, pass, draw Ash Blossom. Then they're going to normal summon out Kit. Also, you want to shuffle your hand, Yeah, life points were messed up, so they just lost a life point and gained it back. Fair enough. This DB bugs, it happens. And then they're going to activate the Kit effect to banish and special summon out the Bear Bloom. I'm guessing they decided to not Chuchi pop that on summon because, they get to dump Nerval goes search, and, like, maybe they top decked a Beast to be able to go ahead and just keep playing anyways, and then, like, they're going to go for more scary stuff like Omen, and then Omen banish, and then go for Blossom, and then, they're going to be able to pop off from there. And then get rid of those, go for Blossom, and then they're going to get Bear Bloom 1, Kit 2. Yeah, so you're definitely activating both there. Dump Nerval, add Revolt, put back Ash, Nerval effect to go search, Nerval will go ahead and grab Kuraz. And then Blossom effect, special summon, and then here you just gotta go ahead and shoot Chi Pop. Otherwise, again, they just go for... Oh, wait. They only have 3 in graveyard. Well, for some reason I thought there was 4, but I guess they just... Because, like, they're locked in the Tri-Brigade because of this. So, like, what, they banished for silver? And then you can just pop it, but to be fair, you can just also pop Kuraz here, because you know one of the cards in the hand is going to be Revolt, so they're not going to be able to like extend or anything. So I say pop Kuraz, yeah. And then how'd you get Lolo banished? Vermilion. Go ahead and attack the token. I didn't calculate the stats of this, but I know it used Zolkin and one other monster, so I'm gonna just assume that it's low enough to get beat over. I like to calculate the nib stats like right when it happens, just so that way there's no confusion later on. Then draw Roshi. They are going to go ahead and activate Vermilion effect here. Banish target Revolt. Then they're going to activate it. Revolt, go ahead and boom! Summon out the monsters. And then they're going to summon out Nerval, Kuraz, Kit from the graveyard, and Kit from the banished. And then proceed to get rid of those. Go for the Omen. And then effects will not trigger. They're going to use Nerval, Omen, and then Kit. So Kit to dump Fractal. Doing that just to get another body in graveyard, I'm assuming. They haven't really gone through like too much of their engine anyhow. So like sending a Fractal here is like not bad, like too bad. You know, it's not going to be the end of the world. Sometimes you see people activate Kit effect when they don't need to, and they dump, and they end up losing because of it. Because like 2 turns later, they just don't have anything to search off Nerval. And they're like, man, I lose. I couldn't do anything. And it's like, well, you shouldn't have like activated Kit effect randomly when you just didn't need to, because like you just use Omen as chain link 2, and you chain block Nerval. Like if you're gonna get hit with a drop layer Chalice, you can't chain block it anyways. Lulu target. And then they're gonna dump Shan Wu, add City, special summon out, get rid of those, go for Shen Shen. Then activate City. City to go ahead and put the Chuchi there, and then, you know, City's going to get banished because of Shen Shen, which is good for them. Activate Chuchi effect, pop the Omen, and then they are going to Qinglong, banish. Isn't this just game, though? Because, like, that's 11. Yeah, like, it's just game. They're going to add and ditch that. Shan Wu, banish, special. Like, I'm not missing anything. Yeah. They didn't even need to do that, right? Because, like, 12 plus 27, it's 39. So, like, they had game anyways. They didn't need to do that. Going on to game 2 now. We are going to go ahead, and we're going to see the Tri-Brigade player go first. Hopefully they open up better. Opening hands, we have City, Roshi, Droplet, Shan Wu, and Italy. Also, my buddy was playing versus this account the other day, actually. And they were playing, like, the Psy Reflector stuff. Or they were playing it in their deck. So I wonder if it's still in their deck or not. You know, maybe game 2 they sided out for going second cards. Maybe we'll see a game 3. Hopefully we get to see it sometime though, because not a lot of people are playing that package. So it's cool to see it when we get to see it. And then they have Revolt, Kuraz, Fractal, Fabled, and Hero. So they're playing the Fabled and the Hero stuff. We've seen a lot of people move over to the Hero stuff in every deck, but it's mainly the Tri-Brigade deck. Pretty sure like every Tri-Brigade list is just playing this stuff now. They're going to go ahead and Fractal, dump Kit, dump Nerval, add Fractal, and then they're going to normal summon out Fractal. Fractal effect, banish from the graveyard, special summon out Blossom, and then they are going to Blossom effect, special summon out Kuraz, turn those into a Bear Bloom, Blossom effect the draw put back, they draw Kuraz, put back the Fabled. Interesting that they put back Fabled over Dasher. Like, the difference between like Fable and Dasher is like Dasher sucks. Like drawing Dasher and Celestial is so bad. Like drawing Fabled is like but like I'm generally surprised that they put that back over Dasher. Kuraz to banish 3 for Doom Eagle. Okay, so it looks like they're going to banish 2. Said misclick. Like, they probably could call him on it. Because, like, there's no way you banish 3 and summon Doom Eagle and be like, misclick. You know? Like, if you banish 3 and then you put back 1 before you summon Doom Eagle, it's like, misclick, fair enough. But, like, when you do both, full commit. But they're going to go for Anaconda. Fair enough though. Anaconda effect, no, they don't need to use this. If they even use this in the Anaconda effect, they already have Revolt. Anaconda go. Like, the Fabled could just be in hand right now. Like, if they were going to go for this line of play, you could keep Fabled in hand and put Dasher to the bottom. This is what I'm saying. It's wild. Draw GG. Just got to think your plays through a little bit more. And you end up becoming a way better player. And then they're going to activate City. Go ahead, chain E-Tally. So, looks like they're going to go ahead and chain the Droplet. Otherwise, like, why would they do that? Now they just chain Enforcer to pop Anaconda. So that way this doesn't get negated by Droplet since this sent 2. They pop Droplet. There's no way. So, man, I'm just disappointed. That's unfortunate. Maybe they don't know that interaction. You know, I always say the same thing. Like, it's no hate on whoever this is. Like, I literally don't know who you are. But, like, hopefully you watch this video and you learn from it. You know, that's really what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to get players better at the game. The average player is so buns, it's ridiculous. It's actually crazy how bad the average player is. I want players to go from average to above average. I said this before. I said this like my first month. Well, I said this like 2 years ago. I still want to do it one day when like regionals are actually back. I want to do it to where like I take a player who's never topped a regional, like never got their invite, and get them their invite. Like someone that's gone to like 5 regionals, never got their invite, always bubbles the regionals. I want to make it to where like they get like 20th place or something. At least like they get their invite. You know, a lot of people can't get their invite. I want to get someone so good, well, at least good enough to get their invite at a regional. I know there's regionals back now, but like those are just jokes, bro. It's like 20 people on them and like top 4 get their invite. Like, I'm cool on that. I want to do like a real person at a real regional that lives somewhere near Ohio, so that way the regional that they go to, I can like go there and like, you know, give them words of confidence. That's what I used to do with my buddies. Like my buddies would be like, "There's no way I'm topping this regional." And we actually had a tradition. It was a great tradition for me, by the way. It was to take my mat and just smack them with it. And it was like, boom, you're going to top. And then, boom, we got like 4 of them invites in a row. And it was like, let's go. So, yeah. But I don't get to smack anyone with my mat anymore. So, City's going to bring out Chuchi. Hey, they kept it in. E-Tally summon out Reflector. And then they're going to go ahead and, you know, of course, activate this effect to go search. So go ahead, search out the Assault Beast. And then they're going to activate the effect. Discard, go grab the trap. And let's see, will the opponent do anything here? I doubt it, right? Oh, alright, they're going to go ahead and do it. Alright. We can see that they're afraid. They're afraid of this. So go ahead, summon those out. It's crazy like how big of a difference it'd be if they still had to bounce off of this. And then effects will now trigger. So banish the Sire Reflector. Go grab Kit. Grab Revolt. Put back 1. I mean, this isn't even a bad spot for them. Like, E-Tally equaled Revolt getting used plus a card in hand that they can still use for a discard later on. So it was perfectly fine. GG, target Chuchi. Go ahead, dump the Qinglong. Then Qinglong effect. banish itself, go search out the Lulu, and then discard the Shan Wu, activate Lulu, target Chuchi, go dump spell, grab monster, grab Sakiran. Pretty obvious that's the one they'd grab, because like usually you just want to grab like the hand effect ones, and like this is the last piece of the puzzle. Same with like last game. Go dump Chuchi, special summon itself out, get rid of those, go for Coral Dragon. Coral Dragon effect, pop the double Dragon Lords, Chuchi to lower the level by 3, go for Shen. Coral Dragon to draw 1. Coral Dragon now draws into a 1-for-1, which works with the Psi Reflector, which is why they're playing this card. You know, they pretty much have like, well, I don't know why I put up 3 E-Tellies to summon it out, plus like the normal summoning of it. Chuchi to go ahead and pop the Omen. You know, it gets banished because that's just what Shen be doing. Attack over Anaconda, send that back to the graveyard. That's getting banished. And then main phase 2, Roshi, target Chuchi to go ahead and dump and special summon. I'm curious, if this was their plan to summon, why wouldn't they just do this in main phase, right? Like, oh, they just had game. They actually just missed game. Because they just summon this out and attack with its effect, right? And you turn GG and Roshi, we know they're playing Vermilion. And then you just swing for a game. And you can't get hit with Nib because like they activated Berry Bloom effect, so they're locked in the Tri-Brigades. So like, they just kind of, you know, through there. We saw them throw. We saw them throw. There've been a lot of tosses this game. I'm going to be honest. A little too many. M7 effect to go ahead and add back the Kirin. And then end phase grab Lulu. I just want to know what their thought process was when they said, let's Roshi effect in main phase 2 instead of main phase 1. I just want to know what they were thinking. Maybe they weren't. Maybe they weren't. When did you GG? Well, they did GG at the start. They GG target Chuchi, dumped Qinglong. I don't think he did, but I'm not 100% sure. They're checking logs. I did use GG. Alright, so just grabs it back now. They draw Judgment. And then they are going to now go ahead. Please stop checking graveyard. I'm checking logs. Bro, that's like one of the worst things DB added. If you're checking the logs and somebody clicks their graveyard, it puts you down to the bottom of the logs. And it's like, why? Why did DB do that? Like, they've added some dumb things before. They've added some great things before too, don't get me wrong, but it's just one of the worst things they've ever done. Just like, why did that happen? It made it so much harder for logs to be read without telling your opponent to literally stop clicking buttons. Like, what? Kit effect, banish. In response, they're going to chain Chuchi on this. Cost, right? Target my 2. Part of the effect. That is correct. Let's go. Enforcer effect. Pop Kit. Pop Shen. Put those back. Special summon out the Omen. Omen effect. Kit effect. Omen will be banishing. They're going to banish the M7 Kit, dump Nerval, add Kuraz. And then they are now thinking, okay, alright, bro, for a second, I was like, there's no way. There's no way they're linking these away here, right? Like, I don't even know what you'd go for. They went through Anaconda. That was wild right there. But alright, they're going to go ahead and battle phase. Poke. And, like, this is just what I'm saying. Like, think through your plays a little bit more. Like, why do you Omen banish M7? Why? Because you want 2,700 more damage? You're not going for game. Does it matter? No. Banish Chuchi. See, I've been playing with my buddy a lot, Mike. And I've been yelling at him so much. He'll always say something like, when we're talking about deck lists, he'll be like, why don't we just up this to 2 or something? And I'm like, why? And he's like, don't. And it's funny because I've said it so many times at this point where he's just like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know. I don't know why I speak. He says that because I'm like, why should we up this in the deck? What purpose does this serve? What is the math behind it? Why are we doing this over what we currently have? And I mean, May sound rude, but I'm making him a way better deck builder. Trust. I think he appreciates it. At the same time, he kind of hates it, though. Especially because I bully him a little bit. Draw Kieran. And then we're going to go ahead and we are going to move to the main phase. But, like, this Chuchi just shouldn't be on board. Like, and then they're going to activate Qinglong. Banish itself. Go search. And they are going to grab Nian. And discard Nian. Shen Shen effect. Banish the special summon itself out. And then Kieran effect, target Shen Shen. They're going to chain the Phoenix Enforcer. They're going to chain Shuchi to go ahead and out the Omen. And also, you know, banishing it because Shen Shen is face up right now. And then they're going to out the Shen Shen. Activate the Enforcer effect in the graveyard. And now they need to play through an Omen banish and a Judgment. Lulu, target Chuchi, dump Qinglong, go search GG, special summon out, and then Nian effect, summon itself out. And then they're going to activate GG, target Chuchi. It's just crazy. It blows my mind. Because, like, Shen Shen could have been outed by Enforcer if you wanted to. Chuchi should have already been outed. Whatever Shan Wu summons. Well, I guess you'd Omen banish Shen Shen. Yeah, I mean, I guess it really depends on how the stuff ended up actually getting played out. But, like, they could have actually just stopped this entire turn if they played this right. Like, think a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Not saying I don't make misplays. I make misplays. Not saying I'm perfect. But I'm just constantly trying to get better. Not saying this person's not, but I think VOD reviewing is so good to actually get better. Like, people underestimate the VOD review so much. The VOD reviews are nice. They're nice. Summon out Shen Shen, get rid of Kieran. And now they are going to go ahead and Juju effect. Sec, think on res. I asked. You thumbs up. Summon is... Never mind. There's no hope for this player. There's no hope. It's one of those people. These people are so annoying. Never mind. Never mind. There was hope for him. Now there isn't. They'll be like, anything here? And they're like, thumbs up. And then you proceed to activate an effect, and they're like, whoa, what are you doing? And it's like, what do we not does this not mean okay? And they're like, no, summon is okay. And it's like, why didn't you say summon okay, think on res? Your fault, not mine. And it's so annoying. It's so annoying. I had to call Judge over that like a week ago. And we waited for like 30 minutes and then the player left. And I was just so salty with him. I was like, there's no way you actually think this is how it works. Like, there's no way. So we're going to see them go ahead and get rid of those and special summon out the Omen. And then they're going to get, just a line of effects here. Banishing the Juju. Omen search, Nerval search, Bear Bloom search, put back, Blossom draw, put back. Alright, and then this gets banished. And then Roshi effect, target Lulu, dump Chuchi, special summon, and special summon back out GG from the graveyard, and then get rid of those, go for Coral Dragon. Coral Drag. Oh, wait, it's like, hold on. They do have Judgment. You just lose anyways, to be honest. Like, you may as well Judgment that and hope that they play bad, but, like, it's just game. Well, are they the one player not playing Fan? Nope, that's game. Effect, out that. GG's. That was tough. That was tough. Hey, but it happens. You know, the misplays that happen here, hopefully the people watching get better because of it. Hopefully I get better because of it. You know, just hopefully everyone gets better. That's the goal. Like, think about it. This player realistically, what if you think about it? If they put back Dasher with Blossom and kept the Fabled, they had won that game. Even with all the misplays before, they won that. They would have won that game. After misplaying super bad. But when you add misplay on top of misplay on top of misplay on top of misplay, you're gonna have an L. As simple as that. Sometimes even after you misplay a whole bunch, you win. But it's like I say this all the time. Like, once you misplay once, all the plays after that are just then going to be misplays compared to where if you did that first play right. So one misplay is going to end up to an entire turn of wrong plays. To be fair, you also have to have the mindset of like, oops, I misplayed. Now I just need to play it best as I can from here. So like, you need to have a good mindset about misplaying too. Because some people, they misplay and they just don't know what they're doing afterwards. They just start pressing buttons and start playing as if they don't know what they're doing at all. It's like, you gotta calm yourself down, you know? You gotta hold a fist, breathe in 3 times, breathe out 3 times, deep breaths or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe just punch your desk. Maybe just do that once or twice and you'll be chilling too. But we're gonna see that this match was about 46 minutes long. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.